I just feel like we're really connected, so I'm going to play one of those personal songs. I moved here when I was about 18, so that was about, I don't know, a decade ago, I guess. And I wasn't feeling it at the time, you know. I left shortly thereafter. And it took me up until about 6 months ago to write anything about it. I don't know why. It's one of those moments that kind of fades into the back of the mind, you know. Like when you start to tell a story about it, it feels like maybe it wasn't even you, you know. It feels like maybe it was somebody else. And sometimes it's easy to write about somebody else's stuff, you know. So that's where this song came from. I took the train down into Brooklyn when I was searching for the truth. Had a heart full of desire, baby, and a belly full of youth over the town. But I was on my way. I spent 6 months in isolation, though I walked the streets until 4 a.m. I never knew a feeling so lonesome. To that place I found myself in over the town. But I was on my way. Well, oh, so long, New York City. I'm heading back into the fields, 'cause this life was made for living, and how I'm living just ain't real. When I die, I want God's earth to be the last thing that I feel. So long, New York City, oh so long. I smoked a joint and I hitched a ride to a poor man's flat in Williamsburg. There was a DJ in a full bar, man, but his prices were absurd. What a town! But I was on my way. I tried to study at the college. I read my books and I played guitar. I tried and tried and never found my peace, and I swear it broke my heart over the town. But I was on my way. Well, oh, so long, New York City. I'm heading back into the fields, 'cause this life was made for living. How I'm living just ain't real. When I die, I want God's earth to be the last thing that I feel. So long, New York City, oh so long. I walked the footsteps of the poets, and I drank the whiskey of their words. I felt the darkness and the heartache when their voices were not heard over the town. But I was on my way. I tried traveling that distance to the world that I felt inside. I woke the desperate strangers passed me by, so I knelt and I cried, oh what a town. But I was on my way. Well, oh so long, New York City. I'm heading back into the fields, 'cause this life was made for living. How I'm living just ain't real. When I die, I want God's earth to be the last thing that I'll feel. So long, New York City, oh so long. Well, not so long, New York City. I'm heading back into the fields, 'cause